Yeah, I think it should be working now.
I think we have it.
I think we have it. Yeah, this looks better. Yeah, now we see audio here, and let's see who's streaming. And you guys let us know if everything is fine. Oh, and now we have a phone on.
Let's mute this.
Okay.
So,
It sounded good.
yeah.
Sounded good. Yeah, indeed. And,
Okay.
well, this is the first time we have problems on this channel.
Yeah, at least to stream.
Well,
Well, we had problems, but not technical
Yeah.
ones.
yeah. Thank you guys for understanding. Hey, Rune.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Never see you before. Where from, Rune? Greg is there from Canada, of course. Yeah, hello, our Canadian viewers.
Our entire Canadian base.
Probably. Yeah. I don't know, but they're more Canadian. If more Canadians, please type in the chat. Let's see if there are more Canadians over there.
Okay.
Maybe we do an episode for
Yeah.
PM Crisp.
Hi.
Hey, man.
Uh,
Australia, of course, Joe. Yeah.
a disclaimer: I have the kid here, so if you hear strange noises or something, it's
Yeah. It doesn't have a volume
Denmark. Denmark.
No.
Hey, this is totally international. Great.
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Still working on the volume control for the kid.
Oh.
no luck yet.
Next project. Next project.
Okay, so after the intros, we'll do something, yeah? So first question, we talked about this.
Should I do a close-up
Yeah.
of that?
Did you guys see this? This is the DJI Mavic Mini motherboard, which I fitted a new socket, or soldered it. But the problem with this is that the motherboard is fractured. Can you see it?
I'm coming around for you.
Oh, it's bent.
No, it's bent.
It's broken.
Let me get close.
Right, get closer. Inside, right, can you see that shiny thing in there?
Yeah.
That's the internal layers of the board.
Oh.
Inside there, no, it's not it. I have it somewhere. It's actually fractured, and inside it, I can see like all the layers.
That's quite a crash.
Yeah, and I wasn't responsible. Lucky me.
I have it now where you guys can see it, I think.
For once.
Right, there. Can you get into that gap? There.
Over there, you mean?
Yeah, into that. Right.
Oh.
Inside here, this split in the board, we can see layers of copper. If you hold that, Carlos, I'll get a torch.
Hmm?
Okay.
You need 3 people to show you guys this.
This is really fiddly because it's small.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we see it?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, very good.
See that fracture?
Let me get closer, and then the lens is in the way.
That's the closest you're going to get with that one.
I can't go closer.
Yeah. Well, under the microscope, we can see inside there 4 or 5 layers of copper.
So you broke a few traces.
Well,
Internal ones.
the question is, we're thinking, because this is where the heatsink mounts are, that's why we need this lug. There's quite possibly no tracks going through here, because the copper layers will run through the entire PCB.
Yeah.
The copper layers will just run through the whole PCB.
Well,
But could that be maybe power planes and ground planes that are touching?
They are probably power planes and ground planes and maybe several. The question is, can we fix it?
yeah, Greg, I thought the same, but then I thought if a lazy guy like me would have done the layout, I simply do a flood fill for all the power planes. So
Yeah, and then if one plane shorts to another plane, you have to. You can use a small grinding tool to grind off and see and bridge the connections.
This is what I'm thinking, where we can actually where that split is in the board.
Just grind down.
Really
Yeah,
careful.
just like kind of grind down into there where the split is.
Yeah, and see what's touching and what's not, and
Yeah.
bridge whatever needs to be bridged. I don't. If it's a flood fill like Detlef says, it's not necessary because it's connected all around. It's just that the layers shouldn't touch and top and below.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if I take this piece off altogether,
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm the same on the other side.
Oh, you mean for the rigidity?
Right.
Yeah.
So you see where these two things are?
Yeah.
That and that.
Yeah, that's.
This is where the heatsink bolts onto it.
So that has a lot of weight on it as well.
Well, it's not a very heavy heatsink. It's quite small actually.
Okay, so
I can show you.
so it's not that bad then. So yeah, grinding it should be possible.
Did you guys see the video where Richard fixes this little connector there? Total madness. This one, I think. Yeah. Wait, I show you this on camera.
Yeah, it's so small.
If you haven't seen it, this is really
It's so tiny. Holy. Did you use hot air for this?
no, it's the other
It's
one.
this one. It's the other one.
Yeah.
What?
I've repaired the PCB.
Which one is?
Right.
Is it this one? No, that's
Yeah.
not a connector.
Greg, this was impressive, right?
I repaired
I
the
was-
PCB. There was 5 ripped off pads here,
Mhm.
and now I've got continuity from one side to the other because both sides are effectively like in parallel with each other.
Mhm.
So there's 24 pads, but there's effectively 12 wires.
Yeah.
And I was just waiting for a connector, but I accidentally ordered the male rather than female connectors.
Oh. Does happen. Believe me.
I got my males and females side mixed up.
We all
Yeah, I
we all
actually
been
did
there.
the same with the mini and normal HDMI ports.
Okay, so here is the heatsink.
Okay, so it's not that bad. It's,
Yeah, that's the GPS module.
yeah. Okay.
So this thing is the heatsink.
So that mounts on that.
Yeah, well, you see where the various broken bits of it
Yeah,
are.
I'm
Here.
trying to hold the GPS so it doesn't break. Ah, okay, no, it's on a rubber.
It's on a rubber mount.
Okay, so
So that heatsink goes on top of this,
this way.
one way
No.
or the other.
This way. That looks wrong. This thermal
Well,
pads are
the
here.
thermal pads are there. What?
So
It goes back that. You see the thermal pads here?
yeah.
Square, and narrow one, and
Yeah.
there. So it actually sits.
So
Like so.
what are the screw holes for?
I don't know. I think that this has got pieces broken off as well.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe. Oh yeah, I see now that it has some screw mounts. It had some screw mounts.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
must have been a very dramatic crash.
Yeah. So it had some screw mounts here. Is this actually a heatsink?
Yeah, it is.
It feels like plastic.
It's a heatsink. It's got thermal pads on it to start with.
Yeah, but it still feels like plastic. It must have an internal copper layer or
Yeah.
something. But it feels like plastic, like 3D printed plastic or ABS.
So the situation with this drone is that the heatsink we can actually buy for about 20 euros. Yeah.
If you have a spare one, Greg, I'll gladly take an X-ray machine.
So the heatsink we can buy. The broken motor arm, we've got spare ones, but the motherboard is over $300. And because we'd have to buy a remote because we don't have the remote control for it, it'd be cheaper to buy a used drone.
Yeah.
But if we can fix the motherboard, it'll fly again.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to lose in
And there's
trying
nothing
fix
to
it.
lose in
It's
trying.
worth trying, obviously.
So how would we try it? So is this a job for you, Carlos, or for me?
Mark suggests wouldn't voltage injection with thermal cam work? There's
As an X-ray, yeah. Yeah, it would. You're right.
Yeah.
As long as it's not shorted directly to ground from a ground plane, because it will never heat up. We will have to pump in so much current in it, we kill everything else.
Because if you look at the board itself from the edge on,
It's bent.
it's bent.
So there could be other issues like BGAs that are not sitting flat and ripped off from the underneath.
And if you look at this PCB, this looks like a phone, like a mobile phone inside.
Yeah, this is a pain in the ass to fix.
I don't think it's repairable, but there's kind of nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my Dremel is not small enough to do that.
I have a small, I have a Dremel.
Yeah, I have a real Dremel as well.
I have a real one.
Yeah, but we should use a grinding pen instead to do that kind of work because that's really small.
Okay.
We can get some on AliExpress. It takes a while.
Okay. Well, there's no rush.
Stefan suggests internal board shots can soak the current. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, this is how we would know if there's destroyed, simply because the thermal camera would flare up there. And Dutch says, easy way to find if you got more cracks on the board, it's use a Sharpie and then some alcohol on the ink, fill the cracks, and then you can see them really good. I never heard of this.
No, I've never heard of this either.
Yeah, I
Dutch
use
says
that.
it's a brilliant idea.
I use that technique for AC repair on cars. I use this glow-in-the-dark ink. I put it in the receptacle where the Freon goes, or the cooling gas, and then it leaks out of the cracks, and I use a UV light and I can see it. It's the same principle, but you use paint, it goes into the cracks, you clean it off. You can't clean it off inside the cracks because it doesn't seep in, so it gets black. So good idea.
Here says dentist drill.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not a bad idea. The dentist drills are really precise. You can control the speed, and they're really small.
Where do we get such a thing from?
AliExpress.
Really?
What do we not get there?
I worry about what you get at AliExpress. Do you know the thing with dentists? I will say this: that like you have these dental practices. I want somebody who knows how to do it already.
Yeah.
You're not practicing on me.
Yeah.
I always worry about that.
Yeah. No. And believe me, you should.
Dental practice.
Yeah, Joe says let's use a Dremel. I think the dentist drill would be more precise, more controlled.
Well,
I think without having one.
It depends on the tips Richard has. Mine are for metal work, so normally they grind off too much too fast, and
of course.
you can see. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, can you see all that there? Could you get in shot?
Yep, I will. I was just opening it up. So we need something like this. Okay.
And here's the genuine Dremel 3000.
So this would work.
Okay,
We
let's go to the...
This is a grinding bit.
Oh
It looks like a grinding thing. On the
Yeah,
camera.
and using the tip of this should be able to grind out a V exactly where it's cracked.
Yeah.
It says a dental practice will have X-ray. Yes, they have.
Oh yeah, right. So I would go with something like this over something like this. This one over here. This will work a lot faster, but obviously you won't get the time to see anything.
Yeah.
No.
Indeed, yeah. You
So
probably need something.
There
like
is
the-
actually a better tool than this. They sell that with a small Dremel-like thing in AliExpress,
Yeah.
and it has a flat head on the top.
Pretty nurses. Exactly my thoughts.
Oh, pretty nice.
These guys, let them play around with the X-ray machine.
Yeah, that's what costs money at the dentist office, to look at the pretty nurses. It's like a brothel, but for your teeth.
I wonder if we could build an X-ray machine using an old CRT and overdriving the anode voltage a bit. The final anode.
Yeah, okay, X-rays, yeah, we can, and it's possible, but I think X-rays are quite dangerous
We
if you don't
shouldn't mess with
contain them.
Yeah,
You have to have a lead box.
I want lead sheets. Before you start with this project, let's get lead sheets.
Yeah.
Loads of them.
Yeah, so you have to have the lead box to do experiments. So X-rays, not for now.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Could you give me one of my sissy drinks over there?
You want a sissy drink already?
Yeah.
There's one, and the other one I can put in the fridge to keep it cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you want a beer, Dad?
If you,
I'm offering.
So,
you know,
not sponsored.
not really compensated for yesterday, but I'm going for
A lead jockstrap. Yeah, good idea.
important. Yeah. Put this on the list.
I don't want any more kids. So.
Dutch always gets in there. Plus, overvoltage CRT is not that safe either. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of explodes if you go too far.
No,
do you
actually,
have,
kind of implode.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, because they're under vacuum. You're right.
Oh, you
Richard has his special lizard thingy to open bottles.
Should we do this on close up? Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Lizard.
Lizard. Ooh. Bottle opening point.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Okay.
Oh,
So before we leave,
you're out of shot. Yeah, there we go.
before we leave the DJI drone PCB, then what do you think, guys? Should we actually try to repair that? And do you think Carlos is on the right track, the way to do it?
What do you think? Yeah, I'm screwed anyway. Okay, rip the DJI.
Well, that's what you said. There's nothing to lose to try to do this.
Exactly, yeah. And I have, by the way, for Carlos a gift. So
Give me a sec. Duty calls. The kid wants to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Really?
You
Yeah,
maybe
let's
need the
go. Come on.
keys.
You
on
might
the
need the
weekend.
keys,
Yeah.
which are
Yeah.
here.
On the
Hey, come
weekend.
on.
It could be.
Yeah, let's go to the island. Come on. Of course. She went before we left home.
Have fun, you guys.
Yeah, back in a jiffy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carlos back in a few minutes, guys.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys see the PCBs we got from PCBWay? Oh, good practice.
Yeah, have a go, nothing to lose.
Yeah.
As Nike says, just do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing to lose with this PCB.
No.
As Richard said, it would be it's not feasible to buy another PCB,
No.
buy a mainboard, because for €300 without a controller,
It's just not worth that much.
no, we get a used drone for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe not a pro version that has less sensors, so I can crash it better into walls.
Yeah, but by the time you paid for the controllers, another couple hundred. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
and
not worth it.
we probably want a good controller, not the cheap ones.
I mean, the worst case, guys, we've got another one of those, a working drone of that model, so we've got spare arms and rotors and bits. Oh, Dutch Linux.
Yeah, Dutch, yes, I'm disappointed. I see none of my suggestions. What suggestions did you mean? Please, available. I can't say this word. And I haven't had a drink. Guys, cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers, mate.
Tropical.
Yeah, tropical.
Necessary.
Yeah, Greg, you saw unboxing of PCBs. It was like China's Christmas somewhat. We had so much fun with all this stuff.
Yeah. So, Greg, any ideas what you'd like to see us build first? I mean, we're thinking Mr. Bleep and the multi-load, probably the ones we got the parts for. Will be interesting.
Oh, but at Greg, it's 11:20 in the morning.
Oh,
Well,
it's a bit later here.
Yeah, we're going for 6:30 or something. Yeah.
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 Yeah, if you don't like to drink beer before midday, just imagine you're somewhere else.
Indeed.
On holiday, yeah.
Totally easy. Yeah.
Mm.
Max there is quite interested in Mr. Bleep. We'll add that to my meter. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. This is
Yep.
probably the thing where we have the naked chip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because I know you guys want the code. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's yours.
That's me. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I said instead in the video, for Mr. Bleep, this is a thing where I want to release all the packages, and for the PCB that I'm holding here. Well, okay, close up of this. I'm still writing the code because this is a different one than the one we used in.
And the one that we built into the meter.
Yeah, in the meter. So because the meter uses differential approach, and we have here a simply one ADC and going directly into the sense port. So now I have my hardware.
Yeah.
Now I can develop on this one, and this from here it's get easier. We said okay, we want to do this next week anyways. So this is probably my next week project, next week programming project to get this going. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we can talk about the meter because something else I'm interested in, something I'm interested in asking you guys.
All the people are cheering for Mr. Bleep.
How can we get some protection on this thing?
not now. We're using it. Play some more coffee.
I think you have to elaborate what you mean with protection and stuff.
Yeah. So with this one,
Wait.
you guys saw this. So this actually is working. I assume it's still working. I haven't tried it since. Yeah. So this will be a continuous blip and the blip on diode. Yeah. This is the one we did. We got a diode. No.
Not
Shouldn't
on
have
this,
been prepared.
not on this desk. No,
Yeah.
they all on your desk.
But the problem with this one, as you guys know if you saw the video, is that there's no protection. So basically, if you connect this to...
Mr. Bleep, I know.
Yeah. But how do we add protection to this? I mean, one idea was somebody said that we could have like a resistor voltage divider, like 10:1 times.
Well, with 220 volts, it will still kill the.
Well, yeah, so
the
that gives
electronics,
you at least 50 volts. I mean, the point is, you're not supposed to be using a continuity tester in diode mode on something that's powered up. That's the genuine thing. I would say that even with a multimeter, so normally with a multimeter not modified, if you're on volts range, it's effectively protected from a high voltage. But if you go to diode test range on the normal multimeter and then stick it on 220 volts, I don't think
it's still explodes.
it's not going to survive that either.
No.
Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
And I'll let Carlos back in.
Mark says good luck with the coding. You know, I did the coding for the thing we put in there. This is just a different approach in there. I did 3.5 years in the University of Düsseldorf for developing these projects, and this is more like a let's go for it. What do we need? ADC, okay, how much? Blah, 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 blah. What does it do? And yeah, this is more like I can do that. It doesn't feel that complicated.
Yeah.
And we release the code for that. We release a complete IDE with that, with all the necessary drivers in there, with all the libraries that you need to survive. Because I hate this when you get a project and you're missing the source code, or you're missing the Gerbers, or you're missing the schematics. And no. We do.
It has to be complete.
Yeah, we doing a nice package for you.
Yeah. Well, if we go back to the overhead again, or the whichever, the handheld, so you guys can actually see this now. This is with Det's debouncing, so one blip can use.
Ah, nice. I think I missed that video.
Yeah, one blip. Yeah, and it's reading the value.
That's really fast.
And it's faster than my fluke.
Yeah.
One blip, and then
we both were sitting there and thought, this is faster than a fluke.
continuous.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. One blip. And then if we take a Schottky diode, listen.
It's a different blip.
Yeah, different blip, different frequency. Yeah. It'll still read the value, 0.15.
Cool. You can identify stuff on the fly without even...
On the fly without even looking at the meter.
That's not bad. That's really helpful. Sometimes you need 3 hands.
Yeah. And it's really reliable.
Yeah, it is.
I hope the guys can hear this. It's a bit quiet.
Is the frequency dependent on the resistance?
No.
Okay, so
it measures the voltage.
We measure the voltage drop across it, and if it's between about 0.1 and about 0.2, it's a Schottky. If it's about 0.5 to 0.7, it's a normal diode.
I already saw it in front of me, people making music with this.
Yeah. and the recorder had another range of, say, 0.4 to 0.5, which is a fast switching diode. And have 3 different tones.
Yeah. Okay, so you can actually put whatever tone you like depending on the voltage drop.
From here on its software.
Yeah, from here on its software.
Oh, cool. Then we can make a music machine with this. Just put in some nice tunes from a SID chip and we're done.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably see, guys, and I'll say on behalf of Det as well, but we are really quite impressed with the way this worked. We're quite pleased.
I haven't seen the video. I have to look at the video.
Both of us didn't expect this. We're going for this and we're trying, okay, let's see how fast we can get this. And I was running this on 8 megahertz.
8 megahertz.
Yeah. And we were going for the fluke. And I was sitting behind Richard and I was listening to it and thought, oh, this is coming very slow. And then he told me, no, the faster one is yours.
Yeah.
And I thought the slower one would be mine.
No, the fluke is the slower.
Yeah. So you're running this at 8 megahertz and getting this speed. What happens if you put the ESP inside with 240?
No.
Too much?
As mere humans won't detect it.
It's so fast you cannot detect the delay.
Actually, but you could put it on some digital processing.
And no, you don't want to do this because this little CPU draws some microamps, and if you drop in an ESP with something, you're in the milliamps range.
Yeah.
And this will drain the batteries.
Without doubt.
I always think use a CPU for the project that fits best.
But considering you could upgrade this really well, if you use an ESP to make a homemade oscilloscope, would that be faster than the El Cheapo ones from China?
You have to try this. I don't know that.
But the hertz are there, megahertz.
I'd say this mainly depends on the
ADCs.
No, not the ADCs. On the OLED displays, because they are slow.
Yeah, but you don't need to use OLED. You can use a TFT. That's way faster.
Mike is asking, how does it respond to LEDs of different colour? At the moment it doesn't. Well, we'll try. Let's get some LEDs.
They have different voltage drops, so he could program it.
What will happen is, with this, it'll light the LED, but because we haven't set a tone for that particular voltage range,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get a tone.
Mr. Bleep in the standalone version, so this thing here over here, will be driving about, what did we say, 2.5 milliamps, I think.
And there's a higher voltage.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So for testing LEDs, probably this would be the way to go. We have these big holes. This is for banana plugs, and now I realize they're not centered, but well, it's revision 0. Revision 0 never is finished.
Well, we have some
Doesn't
LEDs,
matter,
so
it
let's
still
try
works.
it. Let's try it. So this is a red LED. If we can get this on camera there, so we can see what
Sure.
we're doing.
Yeah.
And in fact, Carlos, you may as well do it. You haven't you?
Just drinking my dear man.
So that's a short. So it should light it.
The current is supplied by the voltmeters.
Did I? Oh yeah, I reversed it.
Yeah. So this meter can light the LED, and it's reading 1.7 volts on the display. Can you see that, Det?
That's it, and there we go. There you
Oh
can see
yeah,
it lighting up.
now I see a little
And this is
of
behind us somewhere. How do we get into the shot?
There's a bit of light in here.
Yeah. Can you get the meter into the shot?
Oh, sorry.
1.717.
Yeah. So 1.7. So we could actually modify the software to get it to give us a certain. Yeah. Can we get it to say red, green?
Dutch, the standalone will actually have a little voltmeter display. We're using these. Oh, they're somewhere. I think they're in my box somewhere there.
Yeah.
The little displays. If you wanna try to get
I'll
them.
get one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the green one, depending on the meter, may or may not light it up. It depends
Yeah,
on the voltage it generates.
It's not lighting up.
No, my fluke won't like the green ones. My fluke will read them but won't light them. The little
This one
angle,
doesn't read them.
yeah, the little angle will read them right. But because the standalone Mr. Bleep works on 9 volts, we thought.
Oh, the view meter. Okay, Dutch. Now I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even read it.
And Carlos had to make the case, plus the guys had to design a PCB that would.
Okay, can I just add on to the back the VU meter? So there were 4 PCBs which didn't turn up in this batch. 2 of them were the VU meter,
Oh, you ordered some. Okay.
and the other 2 were for the. We were developing a PCB so you can test soldering irons to find out in a proper test. So we had a board which had between 1 and 8 layers. And we can use that to actually take soldering irons and see how they perform against each other. Yeah, so that's something else we're doing, guys. But the 2 test PCBs and the VU meters ones are not on this batch.
Yeah, they're not here yet.
But they're coming.
Yeah.
Now, Det, you wanted me to get the little displays. Where are those?
I think in the that's crap box.
In the
Yeah,
Det's
the
crap.
box is really labeled that's crap. Yeah, that's how you do this over here.
This is Det's crap.
That's crap.
We have
That's
2 more
perfect.
voices by you.
We have a shop crap box too.
Yeah.
Let's have the Det's crap.
I'm probably going to get that crap box as well.
Yeah, you need a crap box.
Oh, Det, I think you can look at your own crap. This is Det's crap, guys. Look what it says in the box.
Oh, crap.
Det's crap.
Oh, there they are. I don't know what you want to do.
Okay, so let's see if we can get them in frame. What are the readouts for these? Up to how many?
Okay, so these are from 0 to about 30 volts, I think they are.
Okay.
Is that you?
So these
Thank
have the 3 wires on. So we have power, ground, and in. You can get 2 wire versions, but the 2 wires can't read below 4.5 volts because it can't read anything below the supply voltage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but with the 3 wire version,
Can't read anything.
Turn it
I
on
did.
so that people can see what you're looking at.
so we have these.
Yeah.
And we've ordered some smaller ones. These are the 0.9 inch or something. You've got some 0.2 inch ones coming.
And they have
Did you order
calibration
them?
plots as well.
Oh, yeah.
It has a calibration, yeah.
Cool. No, these are useful.
They about don't know 60 cents or something.
60 cents each.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Putting one of these in the cars with the
Yeah, sure.
car battery, that's perfect. You can monitor the voltage.
Yeah. We're talking about Mr. Bleep now.
Yeah.
On the standalone version, which has a 9 volt supply. Could we actually get it, so as I say, to go like red, green, blue, white if it's a coloured LED?
What microcontroller do you use?
Could we actually make it?
No,
Can we
no.
make it speak?
No.
If you use an ESP,
Sorry.
we can.
not with a little controller we
No.
use. No, not enough ROM.
Not enough ROM.
Yeah. And even if I do a 1-bit encoding, no. I only have 8K there.
No, it won't fit.
Not this, Mr. Bleep.
No.
But we could put different tones for different colors. That would be possible.
And then you have the problem that you're crossing over with the diodes.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. But maybe how accurate? What's the lowest voltage that Mr. Blip can read between the two probes? What's the lowest it can determine?
We have to test this.
I'm wondering if we can make it like a toner with like a
Yeah, exactly.
on a very
Depends-
small
it
bit of
depends
wire
on the voltage. It
with
calculates
an
the-
op amp stuck on the front of it.
calculates the actual frequency of the bleep.
Yeah, using an op amp to effectively multiply the incoming voltage by 100 or so.
What do you want to use this for?
Just a
Finding
different-
short finding.
Yeah.
Short finding.
So it depends on how big the voltage drop is, how it sounds.
If we can get down to millivolts or microvolts.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
What will make Mr. Blip do what he does first?
But if
I
we
got the
use
thinking,
Mr.
yeah.
Bleep with our $1 short finder
Yeah,
together,
together.
wouldn't that fix the problem and get us down to the millivolt
Yeah,
range?
that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, two projects in one.
We
What
need
do you think?
We need to cut the stream now because I have to think about this.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Bye for now.
Okay, so let's look at some more stuff. So let's have a look.
You're looking through my Jet's crap
Should
box?
we announce some news as well?
Oh yeah, you can take
Yeah.
now some news. Yeah.
So,
Do you need a T-shirt for that?
No, not really, but I can use it. So I have some news. I got contacted by someone, and they wanted to sponsor me. Guess who? PCB Way.
Yes, wait.
Yeah, really happy about that because I only have 500 subscribers, so I wasn't expecting it.
This is on your channel. This is on RetroUpgrade.
Yeah, on my own channel. And what I heard, you were contacted too, as well.
GC.
So, and how are negotiations going?
I answered her on Friday, so
Yeah, okay,
that probably
And with the
went
time
into
zone, you
weekend,
probably
yeah.
won't see it till Monday.
Yeah, until Monday. So,
Yeah.
but that will make us all three PCB Way sponsored. So
Yeah.
we're really happy about that
On all the
because
channels.
yeah, and I'm guessing they're planning to sponsor this channel because that's
With
why
all the
they
crap we do in here.
they run this up just for that.
They said they were aware of it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and when this came up, we all thought, okay, this is a Richard effect.
Yeah.
This is you doing the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Richard is shining off some of his expertise to us.
Yeah, we're bathing in his
And
glory.
get it. Well, when Carlos was approached, I thought it was just Carlos's being approached just by his own sort of efforts. But when both these guys were approached, I thought,
Yeah.
no, they're right, it's the Richard effect.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
We do good work, but we are too small. Actually, I've never heard of a channel below 5,000. I think that has a PCB Way sponsor. So I'm quite shocked that they contacted us anyway. And actually, that gives us some security that we'll do something right. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy about the situation.
Yeah.
So now I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm putting out an announcement video on my own channel on Monday. They have to review the footage first for the promo part. I did it way too long, but it's just to explain everything to everyone. Okay, but back to our projects then.
Well, actually, continue just for a moment.
Oh,
Oh, yes, wait. Right, so you won't have seen this, Carlos. What do you think of this? Have a look at it.
it's really nice.
So you worked out.
Volume control? Is this a spy camera?
For the kid.
Ooh, nice. PCB prototype easy way. So it has a light up function.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice. The machining or the actual.
Thank you, Joe.
This is actually really nice. It's very, let's say, it's not necessary. It's very unnecessary.
That's what I said. This has no added value. If it would be a light that you're in the dark and you need to see something.
If the light
But this is-
it comes out from the top maybe.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
Jet said no way. I said way. So what
we need to make this hackable.
Yeah.
This needs some function.
hackable. So what I came up with, guys, is because this already has an on-off switch, it already has a battery in it,
Yeah.
that we can make this into a signal injector.
Yeah, it has a metal tip.
Yeah. So do you want to open this up and see what's in it? Without, if we can do that without breaking it.
Yeah.
Because it's so nice, you really don't want to break it. But
Yeah.
Okay, there goes the.
Warranty void.
Yeah, we had a once in a time we had a pen.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I managed to fix the Xbox controller by the way. from the last stream.
Oh yes, guys. We saw the last streams. Carlos fixed the Xbox controller. The customer was quite happy to pay for the repair.
Yep.
And apparently, this particular guy plays Fortnite.
His kids do.
His kids do on the
Okay, so
on
there's
the
a
competition level or something.
Yes, he plays tournaments.
Plays tournaments.
Yeah, so and he needs a precise controller, and he's going to buy the new version soon. It costs €200.
For a controller.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pay that. And I'm a gamer.
Okay.
I'm too old for this shit.
Okay, so I hear it cracking. So
Oh,
Cracking is bad.
yeah, cracking is really bad. So it's loose until there and until there. It was already cracked there.
he's broke it.
It wasn't me.
Of course you did.
Of course, he's broke it already.
Okay, so the batteries are in a sort of tray. Could we get this out?
Probably 2, so we have enough voltage there to power a small CPU.
Oh, it's
4.5 volts, nice.
Oh,
So it has the
I
slider.
can run a big CPU on
to
that.
the slider, 4.5 volts. So we could run one of your CPUs on this, Det.
Yeah, sure.
Take a
Yeah.
analog output, like
Yeah.
1 kilohertz, through a capacitor.
Okay, the design is quite simple.
Oh, high tech.
Push metal against one of the legs. Well, it works.
Okay, it works, right?
And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has the other leg
Yeah.
looping around on the backside.
Oh,
So
they don't need soldering for that. So this
no,
is
it's
probably
actually
very cheap to make.
solderless completely.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Good job, PCB Way.
But we can.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it
I
is-
love the idea that we have a battery holder, that we have some space left, and how is this in there?
Well, there's not a lot of
It-
space in there, that's the
Oh,
problem.
you had the lightning thing.
Yeah, that
So-
The lightning thing just died.
Yeah. So it has a small moving part that pushes
So
down
that's
on
something
the,
that's all right in it.
You know. Oh, let me see.
the black thing there. There you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. This,
So it pushes down on the spring thingy and it makes contact.
Yeah.
It's really easy, but because this actually extends back, we can put some wires through the hole in the middle
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
and put electronics in the tip.
Yeah, if you want to use this as a signal
A signal injector, I've
So
you-
we
you
have to
don't- you
make a small, long PCB.
No, you don't.
Actually, we don't know.
Well, if you go on the SMD route, we probably will.
Yeah, a long.
412.
Yeah,
80 tiny 412.
What we do need for a
that should
signal,
be enough. Yeah.
what we do need for a signal injector is somewhere a ground clip coming from the negative side of the battery. So you collect the ground clip
Yeah, but
onto your circuit and you just poke it
That's
around.
not too
No,
hard.
but
so-
we should be able to get this from the little thing with the LED on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a good project, we can try it.
Yeah.
It is a little broken.
Can we put it back together?
Yeah. I'm not that bad at disassembling stuff. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. Let's see if Carlos can get us back together and will it still work. I can assure
While these guys are doing this, let me, guys, ask you a question. What is your take on the sponsored thing with PCB Ways or anything else? What's your take on this? Do you mind if the videos are sponsored, or do you think, I don't care, as long as this is an entertaining video, this is fine for
or
me?
do you object to sponsorship?
Yeah. Or would you say, no, if it's a sponsored video, I don't watch this, no.
I will just add, by the way, that the sponsorship deal I have with PCB Way, I'm not vetted in any way. I have
Yes.
free. I have free
Yeah.
run. It's up to me what I do, as long as it's relevant to PCB Way.
Okay, so that doesn't clip on. Oh,
Dutch
yeah.
is already going for the flex PCB. I think overkill. I'd say overkill. You're going for a little tiny chip there, and you need a tiny PCB. I think you can do it without flex.
Well, we can get flex PCBs from PCB Way.
Do
We
they?
get them free.
Yep.
I mean, the way the sponsorship works, basically, we get paid for making the video. The rates are different depending on the size of the channel, and then we get free PCBs to quite a considerable value.
Then we have to use the assembly surface, because I don't want to fiddle around with flex PCBs on soldering.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do agree on that one. PCB and flex PCBs and soldering are a pain in the ass. There we go. It's back together and it's working.
The switch is on and off.
Yes.
Excellent. Is he going to fail at the last hurdle? Is he going to put us on the right way round?
Oh no, it went out again. So
So the people are saying, oh, they're fine with with the sponsoring. As long as
Keep
it's got
adverts
company,
out.
keep adverts out. I'll feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't force us to do anything. Just a little. If you do a promo video, you have to show how to order PCBs, for example. That can get old a little quick,
Yeah.
I'm guessing. But if you do it entertainingly, at least.
I tend to use the basis now that I actually put chapters on the video often and put promotional material.
That's the
on
idea.
that chapter.
That's my idea as well.
Promotion material. The rest.
Okay. So,
It's together and it works.
excellent. Okay, so signal injector, guys. We'll see what we can do with that. I think actually a flex PCB might be interesting just for the sake of making one.
Yeah.
We need to make a normal one first because I need to do the
Testing.
the circuit on a normal thing, and then we can go into flex PCB.
No, but we can do that on a breadboard.
But
Oh yeah, you're right.
all the
This is so
circuit
small enough.
requires
Yeah.
is just the little microcontroller, which when you power it up generates a 1 kilohertz square wave,
Yeah.
and then you feed that via a capacitor to the tip.
Do you even need an AT Tiny for that?
Do I even what's saying? Do I even need a
Microcontroller, yeah.
Well, the version I built used it was a multivibrator, 2 transistors,
That's
4
what-
resistors and 2 capacitors. But I'm thinking using Det's little microcontroller, it's 1 chip and 1 capacitor.
Ah, I got you there.
You got me there. Yeah, but then I'm trying to push it into a pen.
We were talking about this, and we were talking when we were doing the. But did we do that? Was this Mr. Bleep? I think it was Mr. Bleep, and you were going for
Yes.
we can use this analog, and I was always
Yeah.
going
I
for
was going to use
component count, component count,
Yeah.
component count.
A signal tracer.
I only need one CPU with
Yeah.
some.
I was going to use a voltage controlled oscillator.
Yeah, you were going with the VCO.
Maybe with
Yeah.
op amps.
We can do a signal tracer Dutch, but they're quite fiddly to get working with the same frequency. But you can't tune the coil for that frequency.
I made a signal tracer using just a pair of PC speakers, or amplified speakers.
Yeah, yeah, but if it's going to be this small, it's really hard to make the loop correct.
Oh, I did it
Oh, you,
on video.
I didn't see that one.
I'll show you in a moment.
Too much work.
Okay. In the meantime, then, let's look at this. Let's see what you guys think of this. Camera this.
Okay. let's see.
Oh, sorry.
Ready?
No time.
Oh,
For
you can see it in my pocket, yeah?
Wait. Focus. Oh.
Oh, it's broke.
No,
Is it a vibrating robot?
No, it's one.
It's a digital dice.
It's one of the useless things.
It's a digital dice.
Yeah, it's a digital dice. So it depends on how much you shake it, how long it keeps going. That's cool.
Yeah. It's a digital dice.
Yeah. And there's a reason why this thing is here. Last week,
Oh.
before in the last episode, Ishite asked us about a thing for his dog that he can put on the dog if it moves in the garden, and if it's dark in the garden, he can't see the dog because it's a black dog, I think, if I remember this right. If you're watching here, please correct me if I'm wrong. And I thought, I built something like that. I did build something like that. Why did I build that? And then it came to me. It was this digital dice. Digital dice is one of the most useless circuit you can build because it doesn't do anything better than a real dice, and it takes a coin cell. And there was a suggestion for, well, let's go for a flex PCB. And I thought, you don't need a flex PCB because I only need this. If I get a coin cell here, anyways. This doesn't make sense to use a flex PCB if the PCB it's the same size as the coin cell. So yeah.
No, we can try to find a use for flex PCBs.
Yeah, and I think the signal tracer is a good idea for that.
Yeah.
The signal injector.
I would use the signal tracer now.
Yeah, because it's going to be easier to fit and everything else.
So if you let's go closer, the little one over there, the little CPU in there is a 80 Tiny for 12. And right now it's in deep sleep, so I can sit it somewhere on the shelf, and it will stay there for years and don't discharge the battery. And the little thing over here that looks like a very bad mounted capacitor is one of these motion vibrate things with a little ball inside it.
Yeah, that closes the contact.
Simply closes contact.
When you shake it, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's my signal injector, the one I made.
Oh yeah, right. I
Yeah.
remember this.
It does actually work.
Oh, there you
Please,
are.
mate.
Hey. Yeah.
And here's my signal tracer.
Now they're trying to sabotage me.
Carry
I'm
on.
talking to the guys.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You probably can use. I use some pretty high value resistors on there. If you use lower value resistors on this, the LED will probably be a little bit brighter. And yeah, you don't need anything complicated in there. You can reuse this code, or you simply do a thing where you. I'm lost what I want to say. Where all the LEDs start flashing like madness or something like that. Yeah, I think I did this on my German channel back in the days. Let me find out if I can find a link to this. But it's German. Sorry for that.
It's fine.
Now I steal the screen over here. Let's see.
I look at YouTube videos in Arabic sometimes.
You do?
Just if it's something really weird, like repairing a ribbon connector for a TV. No one repairs those, so just them. So I was looking to repair one. So that's probably coming up sometime in the future in my channel. I have a TV I want to fix. It's a 3D TV I found. And I have the ribbon connectors, but I have to solder them on, not use the tape thingy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pain, yes.
That's fine to get that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got it.
Ja,
Are
ja,
you
lach
sharing
nur.
the screen?
Irgendwann erwischt's
No,
jeden.
I'm just
okay.
was just looking for the link. So here's the YouTube video. Can I share? Yeah, I can do this.
Oh, cool.
So this is my old German channel, and this was one of the last videos I did there.
And it features this.
It features this with now we have a close up. Yes. No dice.
Now you're getting a lot of views.
I don't think so. It's German. This is a big problem.
Yeah, if you're going to succeed in YouTube, either you have to be really niche and you can do it in whatever language you want because you're the only one doing it, or you have to go the English route, pretty much.
Just check the German video. I think I left a source code and link to the thing all in the German video. Just check it out. If I do projects, I normally go for a very complete set there. So you should be able to follow this. Dutch is asking, making a very simple frequency counter. Yeah, this is probably simple, pretty easy because
Yeah, you can use decade counters.
yeah.
I actually bought some PCB modules from AliExpress for about €1 or €2 at a frequency counter.
Oh,
And we haven't done anything with them yet.
you can actually use them
And I'm trying to think how they went up to quite a high frequency.
If you use specialized chips for that, yeah, they do.
And they were less than 5 euros.
Dutch, for which frequencies you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That depends. I understand German. Yeah, we were hoping so.
But Dutch, is that kind of like you understand the language or you actually understand Germans? That's a different thing.
Yeah,
That's a really big difference.
you need beer for that.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Of course.
Or
To understand German.
sissy drinks.
So,
Yeah.
while we were talking about it, that's my signal tracer built into a pen.
So let's hold both up. This is the signal tracer,
This
right?
is a signal tracer, yeah. So this, in
Yeah.
the end, I made various circuits, little speakers. It just has a little 3.5mm stereo jack that clips on the ground.
Yeah.
You plug an amplified, you know, like a little set of speakers you get for your PC or whatever,
So you can hear it. Yeah, good.
and then you just play it around.
Actually, you don't even need speakers. You can just use headphones.
Yes, you can plug headphones in there.
Yeah, and they don't need any active amplifying.
There's a couple of nice high voltage capacitors in there to save you from any high voltages in your ears.
Yeah.
And that's the signal injector, which uses a little multi-vibrator circuit, which I built on the.
And it has a little button.
It has a little button here, and that works. And I've actually used it before now.
So
In the ground clip.
yeah, perfect. So
But you can see, I couldn't get it to fit this one. It was too.
it's too narrow, but if you do a PCB, everything shrinks down quite drastically. So especially the flex ones, because you can make it in 2 parts and then fold it over. So you have a small tube you can just put in.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounded dirty.
We actually have some PCBs from PCBWay for frequency counter. Let me find it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll answer to Dutch here. You're going for some low frequent few kilohertz. So
Yeah.
probably any CPU can do this. You define a time, and you simply count impulses on how many pulses you get in a certain time frame, and from there on you can calculate what frequency this is.
Yeah, because
And it's probably more complicated to add a little OLED display to show the results.
and there are libraries for Arduino if you're going that route for that.
Come on, I'm with Dutch here. This is more fun to code this yourself.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It goes a lot faster if you do it yourself.
Yeah, if you have to play around with libraries that don't work. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had some videos where I was really.
So these are ones I ordered a long time ago but never built. This is a 1 to 550 megahertz frequency meter.
Oh, 80 mega. Look at this. This is an 80 time. This is probably 3 to 8 on there.
80
Yeah,
mega.
it's a 3 to 8. Yeah, P.
I see that TB5 CVN. Is that like a AM radio call sign but not a UK one?
It uses a 20 megahertz crystal. That means it's overclocked at the maximum.
No, you can 20 megahertz.
Well, it's a 550 megahertz meter.
The little thing over here is the programming header.
Aren't they 80 megas
oh,
at 16?
But there's a problem. There's probably this M8501, the little 8-pin chip over here. This is probably a divider or something.
M8501.
Yeah, you see this. Over
Yeah, I
there.
can see that. Can we find a data sheet for that?
On this monitor normally.
Yeah, it's not double sided, just this 2x8 LCD.
Yeah.
We've never built this one. We've got 5 of these PCBs, so
Well, future project.
it looks simple.
Dutch says, you know,
Hi,
you
Roman.
guys want to learn, so teach us and design loads of stuff. So yourself more fun and really make than ready-made kits project.
Yeah.
With you, absolutely with you.
I'm
This
with
is
you.
why I'm doing so few videos, because I don't want to do stuff that anybody had built before. I'm normally doing my stuff myself.
Yeah, I'm working on a really big one right now with AI on a ESP32. So for a
And with these things,
Composite
I know
origin.
I have always a problem that I have to fiddle around with these, and I must try to find out what the person who designed this was thinking, and then I probably have to go the long route and try to find out what's wrong with the project.
Yes, that's what I found, yeah. And then see if we can improve it. That's the idea. Let's learn.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can improve these things.
So
But
the idea is always improving stuff.
Okay.
That's why my channel is called RetroUpgrade, because I Lily. Shh.
Dutch says he knows this module. This was on the original Velleman kit. So
Yeah.
this is from some kit thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Try my best.
Roman, hi.
Guys, I'm gonna prepare.
Wait a second.
Roman, if you think what's going on there's no kit being tortured. This is just Carla's daughter. Who
Yeah,
plays-
she's playing
Minecraft,
Switch over there.
and she's invincible. Nice.
Okay, so
She forgot where she was.
we can put that together. One thing I would like to build,
Mhm.
because I actually think I found it very useful, is a spectrum analyzer.
Spectrum, yeah. Sure. I'm with you there.
I get people bringing me radio mics in, and sometimes they bring that with the receiver,
Mhm.
and it's the wrong radio mic for the receiver, and that's why it doesn't work. But
Okay.
it's very difficult to. I mean, how do I determine what frequency that radio mic is transmitting on if it's not marked? And that's why I'm thinking the spectrum analyzer. They normally either VHF, so 100 and odd megahertz, or they are UHF and they're kind of like 600 to 800 megahertz.
Yeah. Can't you do that with a Wi-Fi antenna and just hack it?
I have no idea.
I have no idea at all.
Because they go
out there,
above those ranges, so you should be able to read lower ones.
I have no idea.
I think I've seen some project with that. I have to look at my saved projects I want to try at home.
Yeah,
I have a lot of them.
I guess I don't need a spectrum analyzer. I just need something that will tell me what frequency that's transmitted on,
because
and if it is transmitted.
What's the dominant frequency in the surrounding?
yeah, because you only need the strongest frequency, so you can filter
Exactly,
out
yeah.
everything else. Just put it close to the meter, and you're done.
Yeah.
And it should show which frequency it's picking up the most. That's easy enough to do with microcontroller as well, right?
No.
How
I
come?
think there's a reason why spectrum analyzers are big machines that cost a lot of money. Because
Usually amplifying.
if you want to do this right, you have to go deep into radio frequency and analog stuff, and this isn't done with a microcontroller. The microcontroller is probably the least interesting thing in there. All the analog stuff around there is
The converters and stuff. Yeah.
And since nobody of us is really deep into
No, we're not.
analog or RF stuff,
Nope.
no, this is beyond our
Analog,
grade.
I have a little bit with video signals and stuff, but not in the radio frequency waves.
Yeah.
No.
And I can relate to the idea just having a thing that tells me, okay, this is a dominant frequency in the current range. But right now, at this moment, I have no idea how I want to do that.
With dip switches. Oh, yeah.
Richard, let's see. Richard, build a universal receiver which you can switch to different frequencies. Okay, even this is the same this is all RF technology, and
Yeah.
I'm out with that, and I won't learn this live anymore. If I use Wi-Fi for something, I'll simply smack on the chip and see how's the antenna done. Okay, paint, done.
Yeah, that you're
Yeah.
probably right. Just to handle all the different frequencies, you have to have the CPU running at different speeds. So
Yeah.
you need multiple of them. So yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, with the radio mics, I generally know they're either VHF or UHF. So I can say they're kind of in like the 100, 150 megahertz,
Yeah, so you can.
or they're kind of like 600 to 800, or maybe 450. So I can kind of say it's somewhere in that, but I don't know.
Yeah. So oh yeah, I forgot the lenses for your DJI Mini. It's there at home. I found them.
Okay. Well, I have something for Carlos anyway.
Oh.
A little gift. So a lot of you guys know I was in England at the beginning of the month. I had to attend the family funeral, and in my mother's cellar, I was picking up some stuff that I left there when we sold the house in 2019, and in there I found this.
Pitfall.
And this is for Carlos. This is a gift to Carlos for coming and picking me up from the airport.
Thank you, Richard. It wasn't necessary, but it's nice because I don't have this one. It's a Atari game, if you didn't know. It's a little bit used.
Yeah.
But come on, it's a gift.
Yeah, but it's fine. No. These are getting rarer because these break really easily. If you see the PCB inside, you should know why.
So you didn't want to open this one up then?
Yeah, you can open it up.
Man, no, it's sealed with the name
Yeah,
across the
yeah.
pitfall.
So this probably works. These are rock solid. You can't break this. The only way you break this if you bridge the contacts inside and burn out the ROM. It only has a ROM inside, nothing else. Some of these have batteries, so I don't think this was one of them.
What was the battery for? Saved games?
Save games, yeah. This is
Okay.
one of the early ones, and probably they saved into SRAM, so all these batteries will be dead as disco.
Yeah, and probably leaked all over.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Excuse me, disco did not die.
Really?
It's still live and well.
What we saw yesterday evening, yeah. It's
Yeah, from
true.
what we saw yesterday evening at the Young Boys Centre.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that with my own eyes, so I don't believe you.
No.
Should be dead as a dodo.
So, Mark suggests a frequency scanner.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
this is probably a thing where you go for where you can tune the frequencies and you hear something on that.
Yeah, so you switch the radio mic on, you get a scanner,
Yeah.
and it just scans, and it kind of a bit like a car radio does, where you just hit the tune button and it scans
until
through.
it's fine
It's
stuff.
Okay, yeah, that might be cheaper and solve the problem.
Yeah, and
Because they assume, because these are analog microphones, once it logs on the frequency, if I do so? You get a sound?
Yeah,
or-
you should get a stronger
Like,
sound.
oh, ah, see?
Oh, no. See.
Oh, ah, see? This is a little joke, by the way, guys. So in England, like when like musicians are tuning up, they go like 1, 2, 1, 2 on
Yeah.
the microphone to get like the deep 1, 2.
Yeah,
And in Spain they go oh, ah, see,
yeah.
oh, ah, see.
It's just to check the,
Everything's in there.
to the levels. Yeah.
Yeah, the low and high. So yeah. When I first heard that, I just fell off the chair laughing. There's just something funny about it.
It sounds wrong.
Oh, what? See. Like they go, hello, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we have some?
Yeah.
BME suggests Richard look into a tiny SA spectrum analyzer. BME, can you elaborate what's an SE spectrum analyzer? What's the SE for? Tiny SA spectrum analyzer.
Mhm.
Never heard this. Roman says, just watched your video about the CPU socket removal with basic tools. That's a man.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
a man.
easy.
Yeah,
I've tried that before.
It didn't succeed, that one, but I'm
No.
going to have another go.
I tried
Alright.
that on a way back when on a 486. Didn't go.
No, mine. I got the thing off there okay,
Yeah.
but the board was a bit
Yeah.
not quite so level after.
Don't you need like a machine like
I had a
yours?
preheater. Yeah, I have the big machine. You can see.
It's
You
the
know,
make. Okay.
you know I
SA
have
is
that
the
one.
make. SA
Yeah.
spectrum analyzer. Okay.
Yeah. So show the reballing machine. So you need something like that to heat it up evenly to do the
That thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you heat it up from underneath, and it gets loose, and you help with hot air, and you can just lift it off.
If I know you're going to show that, I would have moved the bin weight
Yep.
before I've
Oh,
got to
I did. No, I didn't have it in shot. Wait, I can zoom in. I think. Yeah, I can zoom in. So,
Yeah.
So no one saw anything.
So yeah, just forget what you saw.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I have the machine, but the point is that a lot of people can't afford this.
No,
sort of-
so-
this is like €5,000 worth of equipment. And
Yeah, and it's really useful if you have a shop. I don't have the space
Yeah.
for it,
This
even
is
if I have the
this
money.
is why I don't use this on videos, because it's not relevant to most people watching the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the easy way to do this is to get hot plates, a few of them, to space around and use that instead. But you need 2 at least.
Tiny SA is the make for the spectrum analyzer.
Okay, I have one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll check this out. Thank you, mate.
Thank you. I will do this.
Yeah. Wait, Dutch. We skipped Dutch again. What about an IR detector that shows the frequency the mic or device operates on? Should be able to count the rate of the pulses. Be easier. The spectrum analyzer Richard was talking about.
I'm
Then
not
the
sure what
spectrum.
it means by that.
And, do all mics have IR? No, they don't.
No, they don't normally.
Well,
The ones who have IR is normally to communicate between the two. To tell, so the
yes,
the
the same
receiver
one.
tells the microphone which frequency to use. A bit like Bluetooth,
Yeah.
matching the pair using IR. But the radio mics I'm normally working on are single frequency ones.
Yeah, it's kind of a sync signal.
It's like a sync signal, the IR, but the stuff I'm getting to repair, because this is Gran Canaria,
Yeah,
it's usually 20 odd 30 years old.
yeah.
And if it keeps working, they use it, yeah? Yeah.
I don't know why they don't change it.
But-
Go to AliExpress and you'll find better quality stuff for
I know.
€1.
But what happens is, over the years with the sweat and the beer,
Yeah.
the stickers come off them, so there's no sticker on there anymore
Yeah.
saying 145 megahertz. And then they'll bring you 6 microphones and 8 receivers and say they don't work. And you think, well, what belongs
Oh
to
my.
what? You know, I mean, I have a stash of them, but they still. I took them to the UK to a friend who was a radio amateur, and he eventually told me there was one that was working. I need to bring them all back over, but that's why I was looking for that. So, shall we do some Chinese crap?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
Okay, so first one.
Let's see. She's bored over there. Give me a second. I'll give her the phone. She's stopped playing the game. Hi, Lily. You want to? Are you playing or you want the phone?
I want the ball.
Give me a sec.
Thank you.
This
Charlie,
is,
yes, okay,
Spectrum analyzer for us to remember because we are old people.
How about my head?
yeah. Some older than others.
What's in?
Oh, Dutch says when is the RF you can make RF frequency scanner counted. When it is RF. Oh, you mean RF when you said IR because I was totally RR. Kind of scanner they had, Richard, but for the RF range to those devices. Yeah, you know, the devices is a problem there. You have lots of frequencies there, and as I said, none of us is really one of the RF guys.
No.
Yeah, and this would be a lot to learn before you can start even thinking about building something like that. And quite frankly, not my alley. This is something I would buy if I would need it.
I'm kind of like having said the situation is like radio mic. A is the thing transmitting.
Yeah.
B is the receiver receiving. So which isn't working? Is it not transmitting? Is it not receiving?
Yeah.
And C, are they both on the same frequency?
Yeah,
Because
indeed,
that's
the thing.
the thing I have. And they're not. Yes, I agree. There's modern ones which you can.
I was running around with my ceiling fans and asking for a spectrum analyzer. We should share and get one so I can do my home automation with a spectrum analyzer, so I can automate my ceiling fans. Things you have to do in Gran Canaria.
A good project for you.
Yeah.
So Det bought
The
these.
volume down, okay?
Now I'm completely out of focus.
So
Sorry.
Det bought these from AliExpress. They were not very much, really.
No, this is all the 199 range.
199 range. How do we open this? I think it does open.
Okay, I'm back.
And we need car wash. Open
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
probably childproof and
It's
we never get in there. Yeah.
Oh, those are very tiny drill bits.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at this first.
It does open.
Yeah, Dutch, I'm fine. I know what you're saying. I hear you, but this is something I'm not really interested in, and so this makes learning this stuff really hard for me. So if it would be something where I go, oh, I totally love the idea for that, but not if I need to do this.
This is barely visible.
Let me get closer here. Ooh, this is tiny.
Yeah.
This one's even less visible.
It has a tip on it.
Yeah.
What the? Let me get in there. Let me try to get in.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Okay, some microns thing.
You want put something behind it so you can, there now you can see clear. Look at these. So these were about like 199 or something. If you just move away across the end, you'll notice there's one more space than we have drills. And the reason being, when we first got them, the first thing I did was plug the largest one in, tried to drill something, and it snapped off. I drilled through the PCB, no problem.
It's when you get through, it bends and then
And it snapped.
you have to have a drill press for these.
Do you want,
There's no way
I
manually.
used the Dremel,
Ooh.
and I got through the PCB no problem,
Yeah.
and the thing snapped off.
Yeah, it's because when you get through, there's a burr that's created and it's binds and it just breaks it off.
I have a drill press for a Dremel.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That
Because
would work, yeah.
if you put it straight down, it won't break. Believe me, I have broken a lot of drill bits in my time.
I can tell you guys, these actually work.
For the price, that's amazing.
Yeah, this actually works. I used an old Tecon board, which has got some in blades
That's
in.
a thick board.
a thick board, and it went through no problem. Which they just snapped off.
But that one,
I try to get this on camera again.
that one, I don't have an idea what you would use that for. Clearing out wires, maybe?
I
Oh,
never
this
noticed
could
it.
work, yeah. Cleaning out wires could work.
But actually, this one is more.
That's even thinner. If you look at the last one on the blue,
Yeah, no, that's insane.
that's insane. That also is a drill. Look at that.
I think we can't even measure this.
No,
Are
I think the calipers will
Are
show
they,
anything.
are they marked somewhere which tells us the size?
Yeah, on the outside, right?
Probably on the shaft normally. Get one out and try to.
Yeah.
Is it marked on the shaft?
Yeah, on the actual ring, they usually marked. It's not.
Was it marked on the shaft?
Yeah, I don't want to break the tip. So,
It says something on the shaft.
there we go.
It says something.
Yeah, okay, so, and I'll try to. Okay. Here we go.
Oh shit! I can't get this.
Can you focus that? 1x 1.5. ISO 1x 1.5.
So that's not 1.5 millimeters. There's no way. That's 1.5 microns.
Wow.
Okay.
Because the millimeters is the tip on it. The little drill bit is
1.5
microns.
If you stick it in your finger, you probably.
Yeah,
won't.
let's check one of the bigger ones. This is a millimeter. So let's see the marking. Here we go.
6.5.
So this is half a millimeter.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And these were cheap, so they were about $1.99 or something.
They were really cheap, yeah.
So we don't think these are crap. I don't suppose you want to try, but we're just going to break it, aren't we?
Yeah.
not without a drill press.
No, a drill press is necessary for these.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the next time we'll get the drill press, which I think is probably in my what moment?
Mike says, I don't need a spectrum analyzer to set my micro ovens on the same frequency as my Wi-Fi. Of course, it's all 2.5 gigahertz. That's true. Yeah.
That's so
Lots of
true.
big breakouts.
If you saw my video on the review I did for the upscaler I bought, the Wi-Fi is the same frequency as the HDMI on the same board, and they cancel each other out. Design flaw at the maximum.
So why is this in the cheap Chinese crap?
I have a mystery project, by the way, if you want to do something different than the other thing. This is probably one of the 45 watts thing, and I thought this is never 45 watts.
And it is.
And how much was it? This was again $1.99.
Yeah, let me get close in there. Yeah.
45 watts for $1.99. Okay, I'm on board if this works.
What does it say on the thing?
Doesn't really say anything about the actual device. Let's rip it apart.
Yep.
Yeah, breaking stuff. Carlos thing.
Yep. Putting it back together is the problem. Ripping apart stuff is really easy.
This looks sexy.
Nice feel to it. So it has some metal inside probably to make it weigh more.
Okay, let's go into the details.
So it's 3 amps, 15 watts.
I mean,
Okay. 5 volts, 3 amps.
So it has
No,
no,
it's
no,
9
9
volts,
volts and 3 amps.
15 watt. This is PD.
it's
Ooh.
from 7.5 to 45 watts.
We need your nice PD tester.
PD tester and,
Yeah.
and one of the soldering irons.
Yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
For example, okay, well, I think the soldering iron you have there.
If this works for $1.99, this is the cheapest one you can find for that wattage. I bought one for, what did they cost, Richard? 25?
Yeah. I mean, Jack
For
could have paid.
65.
Jack could have paid $2.99, but certainly less than 5.
Certainly less than 5, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
really cheap.
Okay, so we want the
we
analyzer.
paid 25 for 65 watt ones, and they work really well.
And we need an extension lead because we don't have any power leads left.
Hmm?
This is how it is. Yeah, we don't have any power leads left. We're done with power leads. We need on Wi-Fi now.
Okay, you have your pins also. Oh yeah, this doesn't use power. Oh yeah, it does use power.
Yeah, that's your
Sorry. I was thinking, this doesn't use power. Oh yeah, right, no batteries inside there. Okay, so which tip it's more current? I guess the
Doesn't matter.
fatter one.
Doesn't matter, just
I'm still looking for the
I'm not
analyzer.
burning myself this time.
I saw this. I saw the analyzer somewhere.
Yes, I'm just looking for
Somewhere on your desk. On your desk.
The big one. I'm going to buy one of those. Those
Oh,
was amazing.
Roman ordered just a couple of 30 watts for $1.99. It's probably this one. Do I have one?
That's a
One USB-C? Is this
Yeah.
one you ordered?
This is 45 watts according to the label.
Whatever it comes out of that.
But still, 30 watts for $1.99 is super cheap.
Okay.
If it works partially, that's fine.
Do we need any cables? Or we
Yeah.
We need an
One
extension
U-
lead. We need an extension lead for
What do we want?
this side.
And one USB-C.
Right, so we want USB-C to USB-C.
Yeah,
That's that, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we need one more for
So you want
connecting.
another
For the
right.
load.
So you
Yeah.
want another USB-C to USB-C.
Yeah, and an extension cord.
Yeah, to let you guys see what we're having here now.
Okay.
Okay.
Cables. Power supply we're going to test. The meter, the load, and we need one more cable to connect from the load.
USB-C, USB-C.
There we
Oh.
go. And
Lucky us, we have some.
extension lead.
Extension.
Lead.
For this side.
Oh, power.
Yeah.
You want power?
Normally, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If we're going to test a power supply,
Yeah.
is this in? Out. Oh yeah, right. The in, where's the in? Oh, this
And
is.
one base is 100 watts. No, mine has a few ports. Roman says one quick charge, 2.51 volt 3 amps.
Okay, that
With one USB and one with micro USB. Okay.
that sounds like the one I bought, but mine is 65 watts and costs like 30 euros. So that's a really good deal if it works.
Yeah, this is always a problem. You don't know.
Will it plug into that?
Ah.
Oh, yeah, it will, but okay.
Yeah, this is one of my Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Look, you see. So if that'll fit into that,
it will.
try it. Just make sure it's not loose and flapping around.
It is. It still works.
That'll still work. Right, okay. We have it.
We're going for the desktopper here.
Look at how stable this is.
I probably have another adapter if it's not very good.
It's not very good.
I think it will do. I think it will do. Come on.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No.
We're never sure here.
Okay.
We just do it.
Yeah.
No, that's no use. Well, you have to make do with that. See if it works.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
we'll try it.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, if the stream gets lost, it was nice to meeting you.
Okay.
Oh, we're still on.
Okay. Hey, it turned on.
Oh, it turned on.
Oh,
Oh, we didn't explode. And the pine still turned on.
okay, so it's drawing 0.0 because the pine sol is on standby.
Probably.
Let's kill it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, 30 watt. 30. See?
Still stays at 5 volts. This is not.
Ah, there we go.
Still stays at 5 volts. Still
It's not starting up. How do you start this pine sol? I just press the plus. Right?
press the other one. Some of these. No, I know this is settings.
Nope.
Oh, probably the thing isn't. Something isn't working there.
No, it's staying at 5 volts.
Yeah, it doesn't switch to anything.
Well,
else.
have we got one of the decoys we can plug into the USB test and see if the power supply can switch?
Are they at
It-
your desk or are they
Is
somewhere
this
in the?
high voltage lead?
I don't know.
It shouldn't matter.
They shouldn't. This is USB-C lead. It's,
Yeah. I have a lead like on that.
Try this one.
Yes. Try this other solving on it.
Okay, let's just.
You're on.
So it's not shifting for the power delivery.
Pine Sol isn't happy. Yeah. And the Pine Sol is normally a thing I'd say this is pretty. Can use any toaster.
Stick that into it.
Okay.
So this is a what they call TS80.
TS80P because of the USB connector. And this has the IONOS firmware on there.
Okay, this one ramps up directly.
5 volts.
And what's the power supply doing?
It's sticking at 5 volts.
It's sticking at 5 volts and drawing 70 amps or 90.
No, 5 amps.
No. It's jumping up to 80, 90 amps.
No.
No, not amps. Sorry, watts.
No.
Yeah, look, it's jumping up to 97 watts and then it's bouncing down.
Oh, right, yeah, it is actually. But how's it getting 5 amps at 5 volts? That's 5 amps at 5 volts can't be more than 25 watts.
This is 25, yeah.
So there we go. We have it's 5 watts.
Yeah, 5
No, but
watts.
it's 1 amp. So you're getting 5
5 volts
for-
at
you're
1
getting
amp is 5
there.
watts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why did it show 90 something?
I did see it. Press the button again. Yeah.
Okay, wrong way.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, I
fancy.
didn't. Yeah, ripple. See? Power bus. So it's jumping around.
It says 5 watts there.
Why?
Where do you see 50 watts? Where do you see?
There.
There, 85
No,
watts.
this is a dot.
Yeah, it's points.
It's point.
It's the decimal points.
Ah.
Oh, Carlos.
I'm half asleep. Sorry. Okay. So half a watt now that it's in.
And
This is really hot, probably.
Yeah, so this is trying to sleep now because it's
So,
already fed.
why isn't this switching into the higher voltage?
So
This is a
if
good question.
we do this,
Because it was €2. for
Oh yeah,
the
try
power
to get the try to get this without the lead.
yeah.
Because we can see on the display with voltage it's no put the lead here directly.
Directly
into
into
the,
it. Yeah.
We should be able to see.
This is the analyzer.
Without the analyzer in between, maybe it
Yeah.
switches to
Yeah.
the right
Maybe
power
this-
delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, look at these.
it went up to 12
12
volts.
volts at least.
Ah, now the little USB tester analyzer actually has an override. It's a decoy itself.
I thought so.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we should try the
So
override.
connect the blue lead direct to the pine cell,
Yeah,
and then if it still goes to 12 volts, connect it via the analyzer again.
yeah. So let's try the blue lead first, because I have a lead at home that does that. That only supports 5 volts.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. If it has a chip
Well,
inside.
this
or
blue
whatever.
lead, Det has a bit of a fetish of buying USB leads, by the way.
No.
I've noticed.
That's a man who ordered.
Oh, you're back onto that one
No,
already?
and it's on 12 as well.
That's on 12 volts.
Yeah. So okay, so it goes to 12.
Yeah, let's try the TS, the black cell.
The black one
Yeah.
on there.
Let's see what this negotiates.
12.
So people can see it.
Okay, so let's put the override from the tester.
Yeah.
Could be that it's.
This has an override. Yes, so connect that to that.
Let's see. The in is there.
Did you connect it to the right place before? It must
Yes,
have
it
been.
was.
So
It was working.
now this has on the menu somewhere. It has an override.
Settings.
Toolbox.
It's in toolbox, I think.
Oh yeah, toolbox.
And then cable resistance, PD
PD.
listener, PD converter.
Let's see what they have.
It's here somewhere. No, it's not one of them. It's one.
Okay. Cable resistance protection. PD listener.
Yeah, try that.
Try-
PD converter.
Try the converter. I guess.
Try the listener.
Oh, the listener. Alright.
Right, now can you change the
Waiting capabilities. Okay, this is now checking what's the
Power supply can
source can give us. Yeah,
when it's waiting?
and it's waiting a lot.
That shouldn't take that long.
But no, maybe it's the converter then.
It has a chip inside.
Okay.
That
It
talks
must-
to the chip
It
inside
must,
here.
it must, yeah, because that we switched to 12 volt.
Okay, so let's go back.
It's open.
Try the other
Because
thing.
it should be able to negotiate.
Oh, you can't go back.
There's an option somewhere in the toolkit.
Back.
Yeah, you can. It's the back button.
Yeah.
Okay.
PD converter. Let's see. Okay, so if we,
Now you went back.
I just want to check the settings first. We can change it there.
Trigger. Oh, go back, please. Mask PD TSC. Okay, no, I'm fine.
No,
This
this
is
is
something different.
There's definitely an option somewhere in here that does this.
Yeah. So let's check.
Toolbox.
Oh yeah, it was me that not thinking.
Now somewhere in here there should be a thing that actually.
Converter.
Try the converter. Entering USB-C.
Fail.
Fail.
Okay, so it fails to.
Oh, this now when I reviewed this, I could never get this to do anything other than fail,
It beeps.
and I mentioned that in the actual review.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dutch. But all the pine cell and the TS80P
Are there any more
should
menus
request
we
20
can't see?
volts. So and it says on the thing that it's capable of 20 volts. So
So we
this isn't right.
USB E marker.
Whatever this
No.
is. Let's try this.
Finding CE marker.
What's a E marker?
CE marker.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, USB-C E marker. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah. No. It definitely has somewhere a set where you can control. the-
Maybe you have to have the load connected for that.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
If we wanted to
Because
go
it
for yeah.
doesn't need to negotiate at 5 volts.
No, 5 volts is always on.
Yeah.
Dash cable, no. Dash cable, no. That's soft Apple.
No.
We'll have to read the instructions again then.
Yeah. I don't think it's actually getting the signal. Let's try the other cable. This one looks a little crappy. So. No,
It's nice and blue.
yeah.
This came with a pine cell. What you have now, this is
Yeah.
silicon one.
Yeah. This one is good quality. I can tell you that much. Okay, so let's see. Sorry for the boring view, guys. Hey, fast charging. Is
Try
that-
first try.
I'll go to fast charge, yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Warning.
Ah, this is it. This is where you can change it.
Automatic detection, blah blah blah. PD trigger, there you go. PD trigger is
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
And let's just
Yeah.
choose.
Ah, 12.
There was a
Ready?
yeah.
Okay, I didn't choose anything.
You did something.
Cat packet not received. May reboot. What?
Okay, let's try that again because it switched on me and I didn't push the button.
Shall we try the again on a good charger first?
Let's go Okay, so it only has 12 volts, what I can see.
Okay, so this is only 12, not nothing more. So that would be fine.
Yeah, that's why the Pinecil
Yeah,
is
the
defaulting
Pine-
to,
yeah, the
to
Pinecil-
12 because it only has 12.
The Pinecil was going for 12, yeah, so this is fine. Didn't it say on the box that
Yeah,
it
and
had
it
more?
switched to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it said 20.
I mean, as opposed to this charger, this should switch.
Yeah, let's read this again.
Upside down.
Oh yeah, please. 9 volts.
So it says 20 volts.
20 volts.
20
20
volts,
volts.
2.5 volts. Yeah, so
False marketing.
this is crap.
Well,
Roman, I hope for you that your devices work. Please let us know about these because
to prove the point.
Well,
yeah, it's crap, isn't it? That's crap, Death. You're right.
Yeah.
So
crap or not, really crap.
yeah. Well, if you need only 12 volts, this is fine. But
This is
crappy advertising.
this is the one off the DJI, so this should give us 20 volts.
Yeah, DJI.
If we
this,
plug
this
the
works.
if you plug the
about ready. So yeah, it
Yeah,
gives
this
us the
gives
option
us
for
20 volts.
20 volts directly.
20 volts option, okay, yeah,
3
and,
amps, yeah, 60
and the other one
volts.
only goes what to 12,
Yeah. So the chip only supports 12 volts inside.
even
And
though it says 20 volts.
It says already over here 60 watts. Yeah.
Yeah, 60 watts. Trigger, yeah. What did the other one say? 20. Okay, so this works.
Okay.
Let's go back to the crappy one that just.
That's the little tester here is now acting as a PD load. It tells the source, oh, we want to have this and this and this, and you saw the little list there. So these are the capabilities the tester sees. Yeah, this list.
Yeah, so maximum 12 volts.
Yeah.
And that's with
And
power.
it says in the top, PD trigger 33 watts. Yeah. Roman, test your devices, man.
Yeah, this is well worth the money. I think it's 30 euros.
No, that was a bit more expensive. Like the FNB 58. One moment.
I saw something similar for
saw
about
you?
that price. Yeah, I did a review on this. This is really useful.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy one.
Yeah. Dutch suggests we plug in the USB thing into 400 volts, so this should make up for the.
For the difference, yeah.
Yeah, sounds
So
right.
double the voltage, you get double the output. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
And this explodes.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How much
you-
was it, Richard?
Off AliExpress, well, 28 plus post, about 30 euros.
About 30 euros. So this is well worth.
35 euros.
I've had this one is the Bluetooth one, so it's a little more expensive if you want it. We haven't used it.
I
yet.
just looked that model up, FNB 58.
Yeah. So this is the Bluetooth one that has a B at FMB 68. Okay, so it's $30 for the Bluetooth one, or 30 euros.
That model is about 30
Yeah. So this is really nice.
30 euros.
I need one because a lot of gaming consoles nowadays use USB power. So it's really good to see if it's drawing any current, if the batteries are dead, or if the charging circuit is blown or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want
Roman,
this
this is one-
death trap
yeah.
here anymore.
Yeah. But having said
Wait, let me show you over here.
Still, okay.
Right at my desk, right beside my PC over here, there's one of these Basios, I think. This is one of the 100 watts because I charge the drone over here, and we need a little more power over here. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
then it's fine to pay $30 for this. Yeah.
yeah.
But can I mention our multi-load, which is one of the PCB Way projects? When we put the decoy board on it, it will switch to PD like this will do, and it will also load the USB for us up to about 140 watts now on the latest version. So that would actually do what this does plus more, which will actually load as well and cheaper. But what it won't do is show you the protocol where this tells you
Exactly.
what you can have, but what you can hit the button as you can switch between the various.
You can test if it
You can
accepts.
test if it accept and switch.
Yeah. Yeah, it is better, practically. If it had a better screen
Yeah.
and it looked nice. I have a...
Yeah, the basis one. I'm with you, man.
Yeah,
I'm
But-
with you. Yeah.
now comes the question. For $199, is this crap? If you go to whatever retailer you want, for a 10 watt one, you have to pay 10, 20, right about. So even if it's a 33 watt power supply, Is it really crap for $199?
If you know what you're getting there with
Yeah,
12
if
volts,
you
yeah.
if you're not expecting this 45 watts to power a soldering iron and other stuff, this is the price is good. They shouldn't lie because
Yeah.
Yeah.
even 33 watts at 199 is super cheap.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with that.
No,
It should say what it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the deceptive nature. So
Yeah.
it's not crap, but don't buy it because they're being assholes.
Yeah, now we have to market and say this only brings us
Yeah, but because
12
I
volt,
would
yeah.
still buy it if it said 33 watts.
Okay.
For that.
Yeah. Well, there, Roman thinks it's good.
No, it's
great. Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't open this up, so I have no idea how the separation is inside. Yeah, what's long-term stability, all this
they've
nasty
been
stuff.
quite good with that this past years. The shit I've opened.
Worth it. Okay, so
I have a project in mind, if you don't mind.
is it safe? No, we don't know if it's safe, Stephen. We've no
Steven,
idea.
that's a problem. Yeah.
Don't lick the contacts and you're fine.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. This is you have no idea how the separation is
Yeah.
inside without opening this
The
up.
isolation, you would say.
Yeah, it's so mains don't jump onto the
Yeah, the
USB.
isolation.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's isolated.
Yeah, sure.
We haven't died yet, so. And the pine cell didn't catch on fire.
No.
My pencil.
If it's not separated, it would just jump there.
Personally, I think it's a bit cheap and nasty. That's my view.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go for the 20-euro ones. They weigh more, they look more robust, and they give you what is advertised.
You know what I won't do with that? I won't leave this unattended. This is
Yeah.
not something I drop into where I charge my phone behind the desk.
That's a good.
Which is what people normally do with them.
Yeah, this is the problem
mm,
because
mm.
maybe a fire hazard, I don't know. The basic one I would trust with that.
Yeah.
But this one, maybe on your desktop, if it's not 100% plugged in, this will work.
Depends on how much of a load you're pulling from it.
And this too, yeah.
Okay, well, I found something else in the cheap Chinese crap.
Okay, let's look at that first.
I still have the mystery project.
Okay.
The guys don't know what the mystery
Okay,
project
this
is.
one, then the mystery project. Okay,
Alright.
we have this.
Okay, so
Oh,
a GPS.
I remember this one.
Okay.
This is another of these €2 things.
A GPS for €2.
Yeah, that's
Really?
what I was thinking. With USB.
Really?
Really?
She's completely
Yeah, bored.
in the zone over there, looking at her strange cartoons.
Oh, we didn't charge it. Crap.
Yeah, well, that will be that.
And
This is
so
the-
you want the charger back? Oh!
This is the most useless lead I've ever seen. Okay, so
How long is that car was?
10 centimeters at the maximum, not even.
20.
Yeah, that's
No,
it.
that's
You
not
did it
20.
really right.
My wife tells me this is 20 centimetres.
Oh, okay. Oops.
So, we need to put this into a charger.
Wait a second. Charger coming up.
A good one?
Power bank coming up.
Most people use it, it's now tell their wives it's 20 centimetres.
Yeah,
no,
way around.
seriously, that's got to be 20
Yeah, it
centimetres.
is. It's probably is.
About
Yeah, 10,
Okay.
10 centimeters there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
10 centimetres, 4 inches.
Yeah.
Roman says I've been using this cheap crap for many years, and many died after a few months, but many still working. Yeah.
Yeah, it's luck of the draw if you're going the cheap
Yeah.
route. Believe me, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is, even if you ordered one now and you order one next week, you can't be sure that you get the same hardware.
No, it looks the same
Yeah.
outside, but it's not.
Okay, so what's this?
So this is a GPS receiver.
What do you do with it?
You put it on your phone, you get GPS signal for phones that don't have it. That's
Are there any?
yeah, there are actually. Older ones, or maybe tablets for the location data. But usually they use what's it called, triangulation with cell towers.
So we need to connect this to a laptop or something
Yeah,
And
pretty
then
much. The
to
idea.
test it. I mean, we can't.
Yeah, your laptop doesn't have. It doesn't have GPS.
No, my laptop doesn't have GPS. No.
I haven't seen a lot of laptops that do. So that's
Okay.
good.
So I assume you're going to find this. It's going to
yeah, like
locate a driver or something.
There's
There's an instruction book.
instruction thing with it.
this is it's not pulling any power. I'm guessing.
Okay, can we just look at the instructions here, because this doesn't seem to
This
think
is
it's a GPS.
beautiful
Okay.
Chinese prose.
It
This,
looks-
okay, right, it says it's an enhanced magnetic locator.
One prompt.
Enhanced magnetic locator.
We're
So-
a person of quality. Practical, sound is clear.
Awesome.
More accurate positioning. Standby time is longer. Not blindly pursue low-end King Meng consumers' inferior product. Enhanced alarm locator. In base station positioning and the best cost-effective, high requirements for high-end customers. Let you really buy the rest assured with enjoyable.
With your German accent, that
The
you
product,
know even
the
better.
product's
I should try a
positioning,
Chinese accent now.
and it
How do you
says,
do that? I don't want to be racist. I'm going to be quiet now.
due to the joined Google positioning mode, the product positioning function now supports abroad.
Yeah. So
Abroad from where?
Yeah.
yeah. So it is a GPS. They just don't know how to phrase it. A magnetic
A
finder.
magnetic locator.
But if they mention Google Maps, it probably is a GPS.
GPS.
Yeah. Okay. The lead is.
I think this is a GPS locator.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So, do we need drivers? That's the question. If it doesn't need drivers, it's awesome.
I don't think this is connected to a computer. I think this is only a charge port.
So,
yeah, but what does it do?
Maybe send it an SMS and yeah, Joe says it's a GPS tracking device. Yeah, you probably put in a SIM card and send it as an SMS, and then it answers.
You were right.
Yep, this is what I was getting.
It says if we can call 108 10086 opened around listening to sound, more friendship number per month.
Nice.
It's only
I
a
like
number
friendship.
five ones per month to check how long don't money. What? Can we put that to China? Am I reading that correctly?
No,
Where are you with that?
yeah, you are, but it's not correct.
Here, if
Oh,
we
I
can
see.
call 1086 opened around listening to sound more friendship, number per month. It's only a number 51 a month.
Yuan. Okay, so that's
Oh,
the
this-
currency.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
this
to
is
check
probably- Yeah,
how long don't money.
yeah. Oh man.
Holy shit!
I-
I can't even fathom what they're trying to
Yeah,
say.
I'm bad with English, but this guy's wow.
So
Yeah.
this
PM Chris, see you around next
this
week,
can be
2 weeks. Thanks for watching.
Tracked with a SIM card. It gives out the location data continuously. So you probably use an app.
I think it's telling us more here. We need to look at this closely. If you have the camera on this again, 'cause this is
Just a second, I'm trying to get the notebook on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it won't
I
work.
think it's telling us something else here about it.
That's back plates with
This
magnets.
bit.
Let me get in there.
That's
I think this is very relevant. Read this one, it says here now. Regardless of alarm locator on the cart, children bag, the old man's the old man's pockets, valuables bag, can through the mobile phone to send SMS alarm locator query.
Okay, so you put this on a leash and put it on your kid.
Yes, it's a legend.
Yeah, or in the old man's pocket.
So it's a
Oh, there it goes. Preparation: a SIM phone card and a mini memory card. Boot up the card and cover according to the direction. Insert as a SIM card. Mini memory card is inserted in. Products will be automatically switched on. The red light shines out 4 times, 30 seconds to enter standby state. The indicator light is normally
What?
for boot.
So we need an old man's pocket.
Yeah, this won't work without an old man's pocket.
no.
We're screwed.
So, Joe,
So you put in a SIM card, you call the number, it sends out a ping back to you with the location information.
oh,
Yeah.
so we put a SIM card on here, attach it to the cat.
Yeah, pretty much.
There. This is the solution for your dog in the garden.
Yeah. Yeah. Attach this to your dog.
Now you can call your dog.
Yeah. And then you just
It
call.
would be awesome if I had a speaker.
Right. So it's not junk.
No, it's actually useful if it works. and it gives you the location data. It's actually useful.
Okay, so this we need to postpone testing of this. We need a
Yeah,
SIM card,
I don't have a.
a spare SIM.
No, I don't
If we can
have
find
an
a,
extra.
we'll find a pay-as-you-go or something, just stick it in there. Or...
Yeah, use and throw sim.
We can try this next time.
We're going to do next
And
time.
then I can attach this, like I say, to the dog or the cat.
Yeah,
And if it wanders off,
it has a strap hole right here.
yeah.
A strap
Hmm.
on the sides. Let's see. Or,
Wait, I can try to do the thing. Oh yeah, you do.
yeah, there's a strap holder. So it's for the key ring or
Or the old
or
man's
the
pocket.
key, the old man's pocket.
Oh man, this pocket thing is getting out of hand. Dutch says, and the young man's pocket won't work then.
No, I don't think
No, I
so.
think they specifically say old man pocket. So
I think he's senile old dad or something.
Yeah.
And Stephen says, you never know what to find in an old man's pocket. Yeah.
No, exactly.
That's
sad,
true.
but true. Yeah.
Is that through experience?
You have to ask him.
Is that through personal experience?
Yeah, you shouldn't be rooting around the
In old man's pockets.
You will find stuff you don't want.
No, but probably all piss and broken biscuits.
TMI. Way too much TMI.
Yeah. Okay. Oh dear.
Okay.
So Det's got a project.
Oh, come on, the mystery
The
project.
mystery
Yeah.
project.
Yeah, let's see what
Get
Mr.
over with
We
it.
will try this. Actually, this might actually be useful.
This
Yeah.
could be useful, yeah. And for $199,
Yeah.
beware. For the cheapest
Oh my god.
camera drone ever built.
You
Oh,
built
we built it.
it. You built it. Oh my
wait,
god.
Can
get
I just
nailed
mention
to-
why the USB-C wouldn't work with that?
See the thing in the front? This is a
It's
camera.
a USB micro. That one.
So the thing
Oh,
transmits
you're
a
right.
video signal now.
This is a video camera.
Yeah.
Dodgy eye.
Dodgy Eye
Yeah.
has a video camera.
Oh wow! And it's attached
Yeah.
to your phone.
Yeah, to my broken thing.
Okay,
Can I just move my very expensive TV screen?
We should maybe wear helmets.
Wow.
Wow.
Good engineering.
Yeah, well, you have to show you the details, wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's.
Yeah.
Okay. So it has a camera on the
Yeah,
front,
this is a little camera module.
and they put the PCB inside. the
Yeah,
slot
this was
in.
me. This was the only way to get this somewhere in there.
And the
Yeah.
two buttons outside.
Yeah.
Hey, it's already more thought out than the entire thing.
Yeah. Well, the
Charging ports.
Yeah, this is connecting. This way you connect the video camera.
Okay. So it
Because I-
doesn't eat the battery.
Yeah, I didn't have any space to put it somewhere else, and this doesn't have a switch.
What's the controller inside?
The thing that came with the video camera. This came in a small
Okay, so it's a
small
kit.
Yeah, wait, I show you.
Oh,
Came in there.
This came. I have the camera, so you have to open
Yeah,
this
yeah.
up. So for the people are getting
busy.
getting already seasick. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, this came in this little box. You just thrown away the box.
That's the little box it came in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ripped it out.
Indeed. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
I removed the IR LEDs because I don't need them.
now you don't
Yeah.
need the remote and stuff. Okay.
And wait, we can now we connect the thing. Can you
Where was the camera?
there?
Okay,
In the
one of the
middle.
holes. Okay.
Yeah, in the middle. Can you connect the power leads for the camera?
Yep, sure. So that does the helicopter also start?
No.
Okay.
The blue light's on.
I think you have to hold the back button for a few seconds until it starts blinking very fast, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And now we should be able to connect with the phone.
Yeah, you know how to do that.
Oh no, I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. Just a second. Sorry for the absolutely horrible phone. I know.
You probably need a sponsored one from Blackview.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't have the other one now. I sold that one.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't like it?
I wanted to invest the money back into the channel,
Ah, okay.
and I have a pretty good phone.
Yeah, I know. You do. I had a crappy one, so I'm keeping the Blackview.
No, don't crash! Please don't crash! Oh, perfect.
Okay, so this is the camera. Wow.
Live online.
Okay.
I think I'll press there.
10%. Oh, whoa! Luke!
Look, and this is,
The responsiveness is quite
yeah,
good.
This is Carlos doing the thing over there.
It's not bad.
Wow.
Have you tried to fly this thing?
We need to get somewhere else.
It's okay, no, we can do it here. I'll just,
Okay.
I'll just put Willie in front of the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
For enhanced
I'll stand over here to catch it, yeah?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Lila's over there.
Wait, let me get in focus here. Okay, I got a focus. So we've seen what the drone sees now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Richard is saving the screen. We're already crashed into.
This is good, and
Okay. Where's
hope for the best, guys. Nice to have met you all.
Okay. So.
And
Awesome.
perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is quality.
The app timed out.
Come on. Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back.
We're back. Hey, that's
So-
pretty good quality.
Yeah. Okay.
Could be worse.
One.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa! One survived.
The camera survived.
Yeah, I still have video. I still have
Do we have a
video.
recording of that?
Yeah, I have it on the.
I'll open the door this time.
Let's see if I can get it through the door.
All right, try
Okay.
this.
So you
Go,
can, see,
go, go,
you
go,
can
go.
see the door.
Yeah. Come on.
Go.
No, that was the screen.
We still have video. You can try again.
Okay.
Papa.
Yeah, I'm trying not to crash it, baby. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Papa, you crazy.
Woohoo!
Ah!
You flew outside the shop.
What? Papa!
You can try to launch it outside.
Okay. How do you launch it? Can you?
Switch it off and we're back on, I think.
Yeah.
Papa, you
Where's the
couldn't
button?
break it.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, Carlos.
Okay.
Ace pilot.
Ace Pilot, yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
see if we can make it work.
Yeah. So now you know how it looks outside of the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carlos, there are people. Don't kill people. Please don't kill people. You're already running. Wow.
Extremely unbalanced.
What's extremely unbalanced?
Papa.
The helicopter or dead?
Thank you, guys.
It's very front heavy now with the camera. So it goes like this.
It flies.
It does
I
fly.
actually think it's a bit better controlled than it was previously.
We did crash it 5 times last time. That was cool. Yeah, babies. What is it, Lily?
I'm going to go pee pee.
Okay, we're about finished anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 minute.
2 minutes.
Eh,
really.
2 minutes.
wait just a little bit.
1 or 2 minutes.
Hmm?
Well,
So, mystery project.
Mystery project. Excellent.
Yeah,
Well
don't-
done.
don't
Well done, yeah.
€2 for the copter. I think €10 for the camera. This is the cheapest camera drone that money can buy.
Yeah.
And since it's a camera drone, you probably need a license to fly.
You
this.
probably need a license to fly this, yeah.
But if you get one of these that actually has controls to fly it around,
That could work.
that's not a bad.
Well, it just so happens today that Det found another.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't there exist
Yeah.
drones with 4 wings?
Rotors, you mean?
Rotors, yes.
You mean like these?
Yeah, but
We already have cameras.
really small ones like this. Then put that camera on them
I have
because
one.
they're
I
a
have
lot
one
more
of those.
stable.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah,
of
we
those.
have one.
Yeah.
We also have another radio controlled helicopter.
Yeah, the little blue one. The little blue one would work great.
Yeah.
And it could carry this. This one is it is really top heavy because I think we would need hot snot on the back now to balance
Balance
this
it out. Yeah.
I think it was better controlled than it was before you put the camera on it.
I had to run around like crazy.
Oh yeah, look. I wish I was filming that and like you were really fast chasing it back and forth.
Because it detects your hand underneath, so you have to keep putting the hand on it. Yeah.
If we attach the GPS to it when it gets lost, we'll know where it is.
Hey, you will find it faster than you found your drone last time.
You know
Yeah.
that this would be something for the drone.
It might be something for the drone actually. Yeah.
Well, we figured out to power this.
Yeah. I have a add-on to one of your ideas, Detlef.
Oh shit.
You know,
More beer.
you wanted to make power supply kits for video games, old video games.
With the USB
Uh,
PDs.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of making an adapter instead that
Hmm?
goes on the outside with the barrel jacks interchangeable with magnetic pogo pin connectors, so you can switch the polarity as well.
Hmm?
And
No,
USB-C.
this is bad. This is bad.
No, but that's a good idea because I have Super Nintendo and Mega Drive. They have center negative and center positive.
Yeah, for you this is okay because you know what you're doing. But after 2 beers and you plug in the other console,
Actually, for those two consoles, it doesn't matter because they take AC.
oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But if you label it correctly,
No, you don't use USB-C. If you use like USB-A or B or something like that, then you can't plug them in upside down.
no, but USB-C would be good because it can deliver a lot of amperage. There are a few
Yeah.
consoles that eats amperage. The Magnavox, for
I
example.
have the right power supply.
Yeah.
My core consoles. No, but I was thinking of making a small tubular thing with a USB-C in with a PD conversion thingy to choose the voltage, 9 volts for Super Nintendo, 12 for something else, and then pogo pins with a magnetic base with a receiver end, and then you have a barrel jack on that, and you can change the barrel jack depending on the console because they use different sizes, all of them, and you can actually choose the voltage quite well with the PD. Could you put how small is the smallest linear voltage power voltage regulator?
What current?
About an amp.
Well, like the SMD version of a 7805 or
No,
78.
you go smaller for these. You can.
Oh no! Oh yes, like the little 11.
AMS 1117.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, because we can build it in a small tube that connects in between the console and the USB-C.
What would you? I would. I know for all the nerds this is
Yeah.
fine, but
These sort
I
of
think
things.
for the
These
But
are salvage ones.
that's the main audience for this.
Yeah.
So if you can just zoom down.
Okay. Oh, those are tiny. Oh, perfect. I can probably make that work because then you can choose a voltage that's strange.
Well, this is a 3.3 volt, and you get 5 volts as well. And then there's also these adjustable ones.
Yeah, the adjustable ones would be the exact thing I need.
Yeah, so it's the same physical size as those.
Yeah.
And these are, I think they're at least 1.5 amps.
Yeah, so the adjustable one is perfect because there are consoles that are 7.5 volts, for
Yeah.
example.
Well, when we say these are 1.5 amps, these need to be attached to a fairly hefty bit of a PCB.
Yeah, but the good thing is the big magnetic pogo pin things
Yeah.
are pure metal. you can heat sink on that.
Okay.
I would go with that idea. I would make if I want to go the cable route, I would go for a cable for a N64. Is this right? This is a
Okay, N64.
or a Amstrad. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah.
so you can make the cables and stuff, but you need one cable for each thing.
Yeah, this is the idea.
Yeah, but
Because otherwise, people would have the problem. This is turnable.
we don't need
track on it.
need to do the
No,
turnable thing.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Okay.
You'll get stuck with people telling you, "Oh, I fried my console off you because of your stupid cable."
Yeah. Exactly.
If you don't read,
Exactly.
it's your
Yeah, this is fine, but I would like to not be shouted at people for this.
What the cars drink today?
Oh yeah, a Bacardi Breezer this time.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As girly as it gets.
And of course we're on the tropical, but these are empty now. Of course, these are evaporated. So Lily wants to go to the toilet, so we'll knock off. But one last 60 seconds. I found this, and we can play with this next time. This was a kit from AliExpress. It was about €5, and this is a frequency counter. It's also a crystal tester, so you can just plug a crystal directly into it, and it gives you the frequency of the crystal.
That's not bad.
Look at this Dutch.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But on the input here, you can connect to an RF signal, and it's a frequency counter. And I think it's 50 megahertz.
Okay.
So that we can play around with, yeah. It comes as a kit, so you have to solder it together and put the little perspex thing together. And they were about €5 or something. Okay, so next time.
Yeah, okay. That,
We can test it.
if you're drunk, you can't read labels. So you're probably right.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
That's what I meant. You know.
And yeah, you're right. You're usually kind of drunk when you're playing video games.
Exactly.
Get swamped with people telling you, "Oh, I fried my console because of your stupid cable." And
Okay, but
Yeah.
I can do an adapter for each console.
Yeah.
For the Super Nintendo one with center positive, for the Mega Drive center negative.
do a nice color
Yeah.
scheme in there
Yeah.
where you go for KDs. So the blue ones never sticks. The blue ones and the
How
red
small
ones.
do you think we can make these? This?
The chip is what this is.
It's 14-pin
Yeah, I think-
square
yeah,
thingy
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really, really small.
Mm.
So I can put that. And I've looked at the USB-C ports, female ones that are vertical instead.
Okay.
So you can make a circular PCB and put that on one side, on the other side the barrel jack,
Yeah.
and do the
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
and setting the voltage. No, we're not setting the voltage because we're making one for each console.
Mhm.
So that's set on the PD directly or with a voltage.
Or the PD decoy.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
the
And
one
some of
that-
those PD decoys will remember the voltage you set it to.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go to a separate PCB for that because you can go this thing CP. I don't remember the numbers. Long time ago. Had a controller port for a MOSFET that switches on if you can negotiate the voltage you want to have, and if you don't get the voltage you want to have, it simply stays off.
Yeah, that's
Because this is a feature you need for that one.
Yeah, no, of course.
And maybe some LED that blinks red or goes red and tells you, okay, you can't do this because I can't. Your power supply can't deliver the voltage. I need.
True. Okay, guys. So let's just check the last messages, and then we can wind up, and we can let Lily go to do what she wants to do. So I like Bacardi. Yes, I like Bacardi also. They also make their own on the island, Arucas, which is very similar, but like about €5 a litre or something.
Yeah, it's a lot more cheaper if you buy the local stuff.
Okay, yeah, €5. Oh yeah, €5 for the frequency counter. Yeah, we'll play with that on the next video, mate. We'll test some crystals and we'll actually see how well it works.
Me and Richard tested this off camera a while back.
And it did work.
Yeah, it did work fine.
Exactly. Okay, yeah, thanks, Greg. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching, and see you all in 2 weeks' time, and from the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
See you soon, guys.
See you soon.
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.